There are many different categories of motorcycles available in the Indian market, and manufacturers keep pushing the limit as far as the CC goes. The 150cc category now has two new players vying for the top spot, the Suzuki Gixxer and the Honda Unicorn 160. On the styling front, both motorcycles are leagues apart. While the Unicorn has a more plain Jane design, the Gixxer gets a very sporty look. One similar design cue on both motorcycles though is the short angular tank shrouds and a pointy rear end. The quality of plastics on both are good and both get a digital instrument console. But the Gixxer's console also lets you know which gear you're in. Another plus point for the Gixxer is the inclusion of an engine kill switch, which comes in handy while riding through city traffic. The engines on both motorcycles sound refined, but their characteristics are quite different. Firstly, the Unicorn's 163cc engine churns out 14.7 PS of power and 14.6 Nm of torque, while the Gixxer's 155cc engine puts out 14.8 PS of power and 14 Nm of torque. That's almost the same amount of power and torque being produced, but the Gixxer gets better low-end grunt, which is great for riding around in the city. On the highway though, the Gixxer feels stressed, whereas the Unicorn cruises ahead with ease. The riding posture on the Gixxer is a little more lean down and sport oriented, while the Unicorn leaves you sitting in an upright commuter posture. So if you plan on riding for long distances, the Unicorn will be more comfortable. Speaking of comfort, we found the suspension of the Unicorn a bit too stiff for our liking, while the Gixxer felt just right. Both motorcycles get monoshock suspension at the rear, but the Gixxer can boast of a nice set of large 41mm front forks. As far as the tires go, the Gixxer wins here too. Keeping the profile of the tires aside, the MRF revs on the Gixxer offer a lot more feedback and grip than the MRF zappers on the Unicorn. It's difficult to choose between the Suzuki Gixxer and the Honda CB Unicorn 160 because they cater to two different types of motorcycle riders. They both cost approximately the same at Rs 78,000 ex-showroom Delhi. So if you are a more relaxed rider and you like riding long distances, Honda CB Unicorn 160 is better suited for you. But if you're the sporty type who likes sweeping around corners in a jiffy, then the Suzuki Gixxer is a better bet.